If you bought a whittling kit from me, then this tutorial is especially for you. You should have instructions, hardware to make your pendant, and a piece of cottonwood bark, cut to shape and ready to carve into your own whale tail. Please be sure to use a sharp knife and wear a cut-proof glove if you are a beginner. Let's get started. To whittle the whale tail, all you need are pull cuts and push cuts. Whittling the whale tail is an exercise in understanding grain direction. When I do this whittle, I like to really round out this side and round over the back side. Make it look as if the tail is actually curving through the water. It's up to you how much of a bend you want to attempt to put in there. But our first step is to decide which side we're going to scoop this way and which side we're going to round over. I'm going to round this one over. So I get a firm grip and I use my thumb to guide the knife, and I round over the edge so that we start to shape it in the direction that we want it to go. When I come to this point though, if I try to go this way, it's going to catch and possibly tear out. We want to start at the top here and come down into this part. Same on this side. Your tips might pop off a little bit. I try to always leave a little extra to work with. We're going to be bringing it down quite a bit, so it should be okay. While I'm working on this backside, shall we call it, I'm going to turn the piece around and take the sharp edges off along here too, and that will also remove our pencil lines. Using a gentle push cut, and I'm just shaving. Now it's starting to catch down here. I'm going to turn the knife around and I'm going to do a pull cut instead to come up and meet that cut. Now as soon as I come up too far, it starts to catch again. So turn it around and go the other way. And that's going to be a spot where the grain is meeting. So we have to come one way and then the other. And we'll clean that up later. We're just starting to lay in our basic shape. We'll do the same over here. Just kind of take off that sharp edge, help it round over. And round it over down here as well, removing the pencil line. Bring this to meet that, and that will all come away. Once you've rounded over this shape, then turn the piece over and take out parts down in the bottom of the fins, like this. Now, be careful, because of course our grain direction changes in the tail. So change direction and come back up to meet those cuts. Around this edge. Around this one too. Try to think that we're trying to make the tail look like it is curving this way. So we want to push more wood off of here on our back side. And then scoop more wood out of the front side and just keep going around, shaping it, and then looking at what we've got and matching the other side. There. By scooping out of here and removing wood from along here, we'll make it appear as if it's swooping through the water. So on the front side, we're leaving that sharp edge along the bottom. Right there. Right there. Right there. We're leaving that. But on the back side, we're rounding this over. So you continue to take small shavings and just shaping it gently, bit by bit. It's funny, you just whittle away until it looks the way you want it to. So on this side it's rounded over, but on this side we're going to leave that sharp edge. So on this side it's rounded over, but on this side we've left that sharp edge, and we'll continue to shape this so that it's like that. Be careful how thin you go on your tips. They can and will break. Take your sharp corners off of the bottom. And if you want, you can bring it right down quite a bit. Or you can leave it thick and chunky. Just keep going at it, removing the parts that you know shouldn't be there, making the two sides match up. That's always the hardest part for me, is getting the symmetry right. When I'm working on the bottom, I like to just keep turning it. Always take a moment. So I can see here it's more's been taken away than on this side. So I'll do my best to even that up. And again, we're at that point where you've got to go back and forth. If you push beyond where the grain meets here, it'll pop this whole top right off. And you'll lose that rounded bit in the back. Also know I want to bring this down this way like this. So I'm going to use a pull cut. Just keep gentle shavings to round all those hard edges. I'll turn it and I'll try a push cut instead. Now we're really getting that shape that I want here. I can see I can take more out of here still. Wrong direction. Gosh, this pretty piece. Can't do the same over here. Gently shaving a little bit at a time. I'm really getting that shape now. So just like we did over here, I want to match that over here. Take all that off. That's working pretty good. Continue shaping to your heart's content. Make sure you stop and look every once in a while. And try to keep the two sides even as you can. When you've got a shape that you like, take a little bit of fine grit sandpaper to it and just soften things up. If you spend enough time with a sharp enough knife, you don't need sandpaper. And some fundamentalists will tell you that's the only way to go. All right, this is my favorite part. Oh my gosh, it's just like magic. Let's try the other side. I'll post a link either on the screen or on my channel. I know there is a video for how to make this stuff. It's just a wax oil. Helps seal the wood. Totally non-toxic. Oh my gosh, look at that. Congratulations, you've carved a whale tail. I hope this video tutorial helped you complete your whittling project successfully. Thanks for watching.